Hey DIYers, Dylan here with Alarm Grid. Today we're going to review how many zones are supported with the 2 gig edge system. So I'll show how to access the zone programming. We'll review how many zones and what types of zones are supported with the system. All right, so we have our 2 gig edge system. So for the number of zones this supports, for wireless zones, so it's going to be any wireless sensors you program to the system, or if you're using a wired to wireless converter, the amount of zones on that will reflect as wireless zones on the panel. Total number for that is going to be 100. There are 2 hardwired zones on the panel itself on the back. So in a little bit I'll open up the back and show those terminals. So 100 wireless, 2 wired, and that's going to be for normally closed contacts only, so you cannot use say like a smoke detector and wire it to the panel. The panel has a built-in glass break sensor, and then it has about 32 key fob zones. So usually a key fob, each button on the fob is going to take up its own zone. And then you also have 8 keypad zones. So if you're going to be pairing keypads to the system, up to 8 of those can be paired. So for accessing the zone programming menu, you'll press the little gear icon on the bottom right. You're going to enter in the installer code. Ours is still the default of 1561. Okay. If you scroll down to installer toolbox, and then panel programming. So here are the different options for programming. So again, the wireless zones right there, got 100 of those. Built-in zones, so that is anything that we have wired to the back of the panel. Key fobs, and then keypads. And then you also have the image sensors as well. So just real quick, just to show kind of what these look like. So if we press wireless zones, we're going to get a menu. All the wireless zones are going to be listed there, and you see it goes over to 100. And then if we have zones programmed here, you can edit them from here. It's going to show all the zone information. Built-in zones, wired zone 1, wired zone 2. Again, those terminals are inside the panel, so you have to remove the backplate to see those. And then glass break, which is built in, so that's just going to be enabled by default. For the glass break sensor, you're going to want this within at least 25 feet of whatever window you're wanting it to protect. So that way, if the sound of glass breaking occurs, the panel is going to be close enough to detect that, and it'll trigger the alarm. And then keypads, again, up to 8. So if you're adding multiple different keypads, you can get all those programmed here and then view the edit options. Okay, so to gain access to the wiring terminals, which are located on the inside of the panel here, we have to remove the backplate. So to do that, we have to remove the securing screw. And grab a screwdriver there. Okay, that's loosened up there. So it doesn't fully remove, but it just stays there. And the back plate comes right off. And then here, let me flip this over. Here are the zone terminals. So if you're going to wire a hardwired sensor to the panel, we have the zone 1 and the zone 2 terminals right there. So zone 1, ground, zone 2, ground. Okay, so that is how many zones are supported with the 2 gig edge system. If you did like the video, please like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the bell icon to be notified about any future videos we release. If you have any questions, feel free to call us. Our phone number is 888-818-7728. Our email address is support@alarmgrid.com. And if you come to our website, www.alarmgrid.com, we have a live chat service there as well, so feel free to use any of those options. Again, my name is Dylan from Alarm Grid, and thank you for watching.